Welcome you all. Today we will discuss about the physical and demand shares. Physical shares are shares with share certificate printing on a paper. Demand shares in electronic format. The major difference between these two shares is that the share certificate in paper form is known as physical share certificate. Then shares in electronic format is known as Demat shares. Then what is dematerialization? The process of converting physical share into the Demat form is known as dematerialization. That is, we can convert the paper form of the certificate into electronic format. That conversion process is termed as dematerialization. Depository Act 1995 paved the way for the conversion of physical securities into electronic format. That is, Depository Act 1995 created the way for the conversion of physical securities into electronic format. Depository and depository participants are the organizations through which physical shares can be converted into the electronic format. That is, these conversions can be done by the depository and depository participants. Then there is another term, that rematerialization. We have already seen dematerialization. This is the conversion of physical share format into the electronic format. Then there is another term, namely rematerialization. Here, the converted physical share into electronic format can be converted into physical format. That is, this process that the physical shares can be converted into electronic format, that is known as dematerialization. This Demat account can be again reverted back or converted back into physical shares. This is known as rematerialization. That is, Demat into physical format is known as the rematerialization. Dematerialization implies, as we have already seen, the conversion of share certificate from its physical form into electronic form. The process through which the physical share certificates of an investor are taken back by a company and it is credited in the electronic form at the request of the investor is termed as dematerialization. That is, it is done on the basis of the request of the investor. And as per SBI guidelines, all foreign financial institutions, mutual funds and the bank will have to compulsorily settle their trade in Demat form. That is, since 1995, as per the Depository Act or as per the SBI guideline, all foreign financial institutions, mutual funds and banks will have to necessarily or compulsorily settle their trade in the Demat form. Dematerialization requires an investor to open an account with the depository participants, and depository participants can be bank or stock brokers. That is, and the investor need to open an account with the depository participants. We cannot open it directly. We can open it with the depository participants and they will help to convert this physical format into the electronic format. Then rematerialization is the process through which an investor can convert his securities held in electronic form into physical. That is, it is conversion back into the physical certificates. For rematerialization, the investor is required to submit the rematerialization request to the depository participants who has the investor's account. That is, we need to apply to the depository participants with whom we have applied for the electronic or Demat format. The depository participants block the holding of the investor by entering the rematerialization request in the system. The securities are blocked only to the extent to which a rematerialization request is received. The depository participant sends the request to the National Security and Depository Limited along with the request form to issuer or the R&D agents. On receiving the request, the issuer prints the certificates and dispatch them to the clients. The NSDL is also intimated about the acceptance of the request. Thereafter, the client's blocked balances are debited. Then the benefits of the Demat account include faster settlement cycle, elimination of all risk associated with the physical certificates. That is, elimination of all risk associated with physical certificate means sometimes it may be lost or it may be replaced or misplaced, etc. will happen, and this can be avoided. Elimination of bad deliveries, no more stamp duty is needed, immediate transfer and registration of securities happens, and faster distribution of non-cash corporate benefits like rights, bonus, shares shares, etc., can be easily transferred or distributed. Elimination of problems related to the transmission of the demand shares, reduction in the handling of the huge volume of paper, periodic status reports, reduction in the brokerage for trading in the dematerialized securities, elimination of the problems related to changes of address of the investors, elimination of the problems related to the selling securities on behalf of the miners, is in the portfolio monitoring, etc. Some of the benefits of the Demat account, that is faster settlement, elimination of all risk, elimination of bad deliveries, no more stamp duty, immediate transfer and registration of the security, faster distribution, elimination of the problem related to the transmission of the Demat shares, reduction in the handling of huge volume of papers, periodic status reports, reduction in the brokerage for trading in dematerialized securities, elimination of the problems related to changes in the address of the investors, elimination of the problem related to selling securities on behalf of the miners, is in the portfolio monitoring. These are the advantages of the